Hi friends, this is Laloon Bunny and welcome to my channel. Happy Fountain Pen Day to everyone. And for this video, I'm going to share my very first Esterbrook Estie. So I adopted this pen from a local seller from our local Facebook group. So here it is. Here's the very beautiful box, and here's some literature that comes with the pen. And this is the pen that I got. This is the Esterbrook Estie in Tortoise, and I got it in a fine nib. So as you can see, the nib of this pen is still I think this is the classic design of the Esterbrook nib, and as compared to the other one that I am seeing, usually is the one with the X design, and it also came with the Esterbrook converter. Okay, so it also has a springy feel whenever I return the cap. So I think it also has the same slip and seal mechanism that platinum pens have. Now let's compare my Esterbrook Estie to my other fountain pens. Okay, so first off, I'm going to compare it with my Twisby Eco, and this is in rose gold and white. And as you can see, the Esterbrook Estie is longer with maybe 2 to 3 millimeters roughly than the Eco. And then the next pen that I'm going to compare it with is my Pelikan M200. So that's how it compares with the Pelikan M200. And this is the gold marbled. Okay, this is the Sailor Progress Slim. And I'm also comparing it with my Pilot Custom 74. And as you can see, it's still the longer between the two. So Esterbrook Estie is quite a long pen, and I'm going to compare the two nibs on these fountain pens. So as you can see, both the nib and the feed of Esterbrook Estie is bigger than the feed and nib of the Pilot Custom 74. If I'm not mistaken, the Pilot Custom 74 has size 5 nib, and then the Estie has size 6. Okay. 1 and 3/4. So around 1 3/4 turn before I open the cap. And so I think it's postable. So I usually post my pen whenever I'm writing. So I'm happy that this pen is postable. So that's how it looks like when posted. And it's quite stable, the cap I mean, when posted. So I could really write with the pen posted. Now let's compare it with my other pens when posted. So here it is. Here is how it compares with the Twisby Eco. As you can see, the Twisby Eco is quite longer, but by around 0.5 millimeter, maybe around that length, but roughly the same length when posted. And I tried holding it unposted, and the Estie is still comfortable when unposted, no? So okay, so that's how it compares unposted. Okay, so these are my brown inks. These are the brown inks that I swatched from my previous video. So I'm just going to compare the body of the pen with the brown inks, since I am now thinking of what ink to put inside the pen. Okay, so as you can see, the Tortoise body has some dark brown, some amber, and some golden hues. So I think the browns, the dark browns, the rich browns, and then the creamy browns would be compatible, or would be a great pair for this pen. But anyway, I decided to go with this Diamine ink. the English milk tea, and I think this is a Diamine and blue black collaboration. So I bought a huge bottle of this ink. I think this is 50 ml or 60 ml. Okay, so this is my first glass bottle. I mean, this is my first Diamine ink that came with a glass bottle. So it feels really luxurious. So that's how it looks like. Okay. So first, let's swatch this ink on my pen and ink journal, which is the Midori A5 and dot grid. And then afterwards, we will be inking it on my Estie. Okay, so here's my pen and ink journal. And I'm going to swatch the ink using my glass pen. This is my well-loved and well-used glass pen. This is my Rora and Klingner glass pen. Okay, so I think this is my first ever glass pen. I had it for around 2 years, almost, since I bought it around October 2022. So, yes, it's more than 2 years. Okay, so that's how the ink looks like. It has medium brown, and it has quite a creamy brown consistency, or I mean shade. And as you can see, it's a non-shimmer ink, and so that's how it is when swatched. Okay, so but of course it will be different whenever it is inked on a pen, especially with this pen. It has a fine nib, so later on we'll be able to see how it will write, no? So if it will still show the shading. Okay, so I'm just writing the name of the ink with this glass pen. So as you can see, the shading of the ink still showed, and I'm not sure if it's normal or usual with Estie, but although the writing experience was smooth, I felt some minimal scratchiness. Maybe because it's fine nib, I don't know. But I've used some Sailor and Pilot nibs that have feedback, but this one is a little bit scratchy. So, is it normal, or do you think I need to have my nib tuned? Comment down below because I really would love to know your opinion about that. Okay, so that would be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing and quick review of this Esterbrook Estie in Tortoise. This is my first ever Estie. If you have reached this part of the video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to support my channel. Again, this is Laloon Bunny. Thank you for watching and joining me for today. Have a creative and happy day. Bye!